Wow. So that Amo guy from the organization really put you through the grinder, huh?
Are you okay, Shizuku?
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern.
Oh, it's the sister.
I heard you almost got killed, Potato.
What? No, he wasn't almost killed. I mean, he got injured, but it's not like...
You can go wherever you want and do whatever you want, and I won't interfere. But if you ever make your adorable little sister worry about you like that again, you'd better watch your back.
I'm very sorry. This whole incident was my fault.
Don't waste your time apologizing. Use that energy to help everyone work together and solve the underlying problem. That's all I have to say to you.
Does she dislike me?
No, that's pretty much how she is with everyone. Still, she sort of has a point. We really haven't been prepared for what we've been getting ourselves into, you know?
Those are frightening words on so very many levels.
It is rather impressive, though, that you were able to return safely from an encounter with such a powerful enemy.
The police showed up, just in time.
What do we do now, though? We can't let the synthesizers run wild just because one of them finally put up a decent fight, can we?
Well, hey. Heroes always go up against tough bad guys. Don't matter where or when the story comes from, the hero always gets back into a corner sooner or later. But then, between seasons 1 and 2, he figures out some new kick-ass move, and then boom! The odds are even again. So now's the part where we suck it up. It's time for a serious training montage.
That's all well and good, but training?
You got a better idea? There ain't no getting off of this train we're on till we get to the end of the line.
Well, I do agree that increasing our attack strength is crucial. But we also need to come up with a viable plan. We need stats and strategy to win here.
Don't let me interrupt. This conversation is fascinating. All this talk of training is so delightfully anachronistic that I couldn't help but overhear. It practically resonated through the streets.
Ah, Miss President, welcome.
President? Who is this lady? She looks expensive.
Oh yeah, guess you ain't met her yet. This is a lady who gave us that synthester finding app.
Shion Kasugai. You may think of me as a woman of mystery, come to give my support to the AKIBA freedom fighters.
Woman of mystery, huh? You come across more like a queen. Like maybe an ice queen.
What was that?
Nothing. He said nothing. I'm Yuto Tachibana, and this man, who simply does not know when to keep his mouth shut, is my brother Kaito. It's a pleasure.
A pleasure to meet you both as well. Now then, about this training. Is there any way I might be of assistance? I see. So, to summarize, you're facing an extraordinarily dangerous foe, and you want to become as strong as possible in as short a time as possible. I love it, and it would be my pleasure to assist. In fact, the whole of Daishihan Pharmaceuticals is at your disposal. We're behind you 100%. You see, there are numerous secret drugs I've been meaning to test out, and this seems the perfect opportunity. I've been told none of them have any notable side effects, so fear not. You'll be right as rain.
That sounds unbelievably shady.
May I say something? You're already stronger than a normal human being, but I don't think you've yet realized your true potential, so to speak. Your judgment is still untrained. As you continue fighting, however, I believe the circumstances of each battle will help you learn proper technique.
So basically, he needs more XP. Learn how to fight against specific opponents in specific situations, right?
And that brings us back to you, Pops. What kind of training did you have in mind?
Well, I was thinking you could light yourselves on fire and run around, or stop an iron wrecking ball with your bodies. Stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure neither of those would end well.
Yeah, I was thinking more like regular weights. Oh, or wall sitting for a whole day to work my leg muscles.
What do you think? Which training method seems best to you?
Wise choice.
I think that's a mistake, but whatever. Just remember, basic training could do you good. Grow you some muscles. And some guts, too.
Come along then. No time for chit-chat. The battle arena should work well enough for our purposes.
Knock 'em dead, kid.
Physically, you are quite the exemplar, even by Synthester standards. But your actual combat performance is merely adequate, given what you should be capable of. I fear that perhaps your muscle memory is holding you back, remnants of your humanity serving as a limiter of sorts. To combat this rift between ability and skill, I present you with our newest experimental energy drink, Bald Bull. Loaded with an absolutely irresponsible amount of traditional Chinese herbs, this elixir will stimulate every cell in your body and open those eyes nice and wide. You won't even be able to measure the extent of your abilities anymore, and all those nasty limiters in your mind will be yesterday's news. Oh, but don't worry, no illegal substances were used in the making of this concoction. It's perfectly safe, I swear. All right, now face the woman of mystery. The difficulty level for this match is very hard, so please don't fret if you lose. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my. Quite impressive. Quite impressive indeed. The way you stripped my clothes off without a hint of shame or hesitation, c'est magnifique. However, I can't say I approve of you freely gawking at my body, so please do return my clothes to me. Now. Well, it certainly was quite an experience being out in the open in nothing but the bare essentials. But that aside, I'd consider this a wonderfully successful field test for Bald Bull. So, why don't you and I carry on a bit and see just how long all these beautiful effects can last? I got this. The wicked must be punished. It's not over yet. I feel better. Nice. It's for bed. Let's go! My, such potency. And your stamina. I thought you'd never stop. This little trial of ours has gone beyond my wildest hopes.
Hey, done with your training, huh? Up, up, up. Don't say nothing. Let me see that face of yours with the baby fat all chiseled off. Or pretty much exactly the same. Guess I should have figured. Anyway, the others are all out by the station. Group patrol, they said. Hurry and you can still catch up with them.
Oh, hey, you made it. We were just about to start looking for synthesters.
If we see any suspicious people, we report to the others right away, yes?
Almost presence has me worried, so I'd prefer anyone who spots a synthester not to pursue it very far.
Of course. And if that Amo person happens to be nearby, the app should indicate as much. In fact, I imagine it'd react even more strongly.
Just out of curiosity, you're the president of a huge company, right, Ms. Kasugai? Because lately, it seems like you're always hanging out with us. Don't you, I don't know, have work to do?
Isn't that what being a president's all about? Just kicking up your feet on your giant desk and letting other people do all the work?
Oh, I'd say I do a bit more than that. Why, only 6 hours ago I was at a business conference in Sydney. I'd say I've been rather busy, wouldn't you agree?
Whoa! You serious?
I simply spare more time for the synthester matter than I do for other projects. I happen to see more value in it.
Ma'am must learn to show greater discretion, however. We're already receiving numerous complaints from every department.
Huh? Who's that?
Ah, he's our managing director, Koma Sakaguchi, a man who's been vigorously targeting my seat for quite some time now.
I've been doing no such thing. I've come to bring you back to the office. Your next conference is scheduled to start any minute now. Honestly, how can you continue to play innocent when your gallivanting has gone so far as to have a co-worker sent out to fetch you?
I'm not playing at all. I am an entirely reasonable, thoroughly beautiful young woman, innocent as can be.
We have the car waiting, ma'am. We haven't the time for this.
All right, you've got me. No need to give me that look. Well, everyone, best of luck to you on the hunt.
If you'll excuse us.
And off she goes. Japanese businessmen sure do work long hours, don't they?
Anyway, we should get started. If anyone sees anything suspicious, be sure to contact the rest of us right away. Got it? All right. Kati, you're with me.
Roger Dodger.
Hey, that training of yours? I hope it paid off. Yeehaw! Let's fight!
Come on, let's go.
Yuto and I will head toward the Electric Town exit. You and Shizuku hit up Junk Street again.
Understood. This next battle will be ours. You can count on it. No question. They're synthesters. Let's take care of them before a crowd gathers.
Let's go.
No word yet from the rest of the team, I take it. It seems Amo has yet to show himself then. I believe his claim was accurate. He is very distinctly separate from the other synthesters. Our current training may not be enough to defeat him. Yet if we don't, peace will never return to Akiba. You are a mystery to me. You always keep your head held high, no matter how bleak the road ahead may look. If you can believe in a happy ending, then I will try my best to do the same. Is that your cell phone?
Hey, we're at the plaza north of the Electric Town exit. We found some pretty shady-looking people. They definitely fit the profile anyway. Get over here as soon as you can.
The plaza? Come on, let's go.
Thanks. Hey, over here, quick! It's them. The app has them all staticky too, so they're definitely synthesters.
I can confirm that as well. Be careful. Amo may not be far behind. You should leave now, Kaito.
You don't have to tell me twice. Good luck.
Let's go.
We fight.
Don't let your guard down. These appear to be decoys?
Your intuition is keen indeed. These poor souls are nothing but bait, and you are the catch.
Zenya Amo.
That little celebrity guest appearance saved you last time. But today, you won't be so lucky. I'll reduce you both to ashes.
I've got your back.
No! How could I falter so miserably?
Damn it!
Don't you celebrate just yet, you worthless garbage! No one stands against me! I am the chosen one, the original synthester! I am superior to my mass-produced progeny in every way. And you, woman, I can't stand the sight of you anymore. Women, children, it makes no difference to me. My ambition is absolute. I crush all who stand in my way. What? Impossible. How can you even stand after taking that much damage?
Unfortunately for you, he's my familiar. I shared my blood with him. The contract was sealed. He is one of the Night Eaters now.
No. A Night Eater? You're one of the Arbiters of Darkness? The same as him? But then why? Why interfere in our affairs? If you stand in his way, not even your bloodline will protect you. It doesn't make sense. I fought with all the power I had, and yet I was outmatched. No, I won't accept it. I can't. I can't possibly lose to such petty little fleas. Two mere children with no ideals, no ideology. I'm not going to regenerate in time. Know this, you pathetic rodents. The next time we meet, I will tear you limb from limb. Do you hear me? Limb from limb!
Yes, I'm fine. But thank you for asking. I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you.
Way to go, you two! You did it!
Hopefully this should help quell the Synthester attacks for a while.
Even if it doesn't, it's still one hurdle out of the way. That's gotta count for something.
We should regroup at Mogra. There's much to discuss.
Well, guess we won, somehow or another.
Yeah, that Amo bastard's run off with his tail between his now exposed legs.
Hopefully that means the opposition will behave themselves, at least for a little while.
Well, maybe, but it ain't like we took down all the Synthesters there are. Gotta make sure we don't let our guards down just 'cause of one victory.
Yes, that's right. We're not out of wood yet.
I think you mean out of the woods.
Listen, could I have a moment? I have something I'd like to discuss with you, preferably in private. This place reminds me of home. Do you have anything you want to ask me about any of this? There's no one else listening here, so I might be able to answer. I would very much like this to be a serious discussion. Well, remember how after we escaped from the organization, I let you drink my blood? That's when it happened. You were entering into a blood contract with me. See, I'm not human. Throughout history, people have used many names to describe our kind. Goblins, phantoms, demons, even gods. But we're more properly known as Night Eaters. And if we Night Eaters willingly share the blood that flows within our veins, we can create minions for ourselves, known as familiars. Though, we can each take only one familiar in the course of our lives. The familiar's primary characteristic is to inherit the powers of the Night Eater, gaining strength far beyond that of an ordinary man. Much like the strength you've displayed in battle. I would say the vast majority of the power you felt comes from me, in fact, not from your transformation into a Synthester. The familiar's job is to hunt Synthesters alongside his Night Eater benefactor. And Synthesters were originally sad, pitiable shells of humans whose lust and greed had grown so enormous that it changed them into hideous beasts. They suck the life energy from others as fuel for the pursuit of their desires, knowing and fearing that oblivion awaits them if their greed should ever dry up. We Night Eaters are cut from the same cloth, so to speak. But the key difference is we retained our ability to reason, and somehow came to be revered, and feared, and worshipped. Over time, for each incident involving the Synthesters, there was always some question as to whether or not we Night Eaters were involved as well. And yet all we wish for is to live in peace and tranquility. That's why we hunt the synthesters. We expose them to the purifying light of the sun so that they may become human once more. Though whether or not that happens depends entirely on the person. And familiars are different. Familiars can never be human again, sunlight or no. At least, I've never heard of a way. Back when I made the blood contract with you, you were breaking down on a cellular level. I made you my familiar, solely to save your life. But in doing so, I turned you into something inhuman. I can never apologize enough for what I've done. There are other things we should discuss as well, I believe. It might be overwhelming if I were to reveal too much at once. I'd prefer to explain it all little by little, but I promise, your questions will be answered. I want you to know, however, that I do accept full responsibility for your condition, and that what I've done to you weighs on me very heavily. I am truly, deeply sorry. Come on. I'm sure the others must be worried about us by now. We should head back. I need to tell them what I did to you as well.